Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And it's away in Madden Ultimate Team. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ball start.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Second and 8. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Try and get it to Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now here's Lamar. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. And they're going to say he did not get down in bounds. He made the grab, Brock, had enough to move the chains, but the throw just took him too close to that sideline. We've got a turnover on downs. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. He'll throw it. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Anders Carlson on now for the field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. The drive begins with Henry. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Jackson looking to throw. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the 1st down as he stays in bounds.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins facing a deficit near the break. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This is Henry on 2nd. And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running once more with Henry. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Henry has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And as our next drive gets going, Brock, this is a great chance for us to remind you that registration for one of our signature events, the Madden Championship Series, is now open. Sign yourself up. It's all free, and you can show off your skills with over $1.7 million in prizes up for grabs. Yeah, 1.7 million. In fact, last year, Madden Bowl champion Henry. What's up, Henry? He became the first ever Madden millionaire. You can learn more at MaddenChampionship.com. To throw it on first down. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making with a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape out available this time.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Throwing it just before halftime. On target to his man, Barrios. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, you call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Finds his fullback. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Jackson throwing here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say this, unless you're committed to going for it on 4th down, I just don't see why you throw it there. Just power it forward for half a yard and reset those chains, then take your shots further down the field.
Running for it, here's Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Cut out left. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. Touchdown, Miami. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw now. This one finds Berrios. And they get this down to the 28. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Colts trailing by 11. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up. Looking to throw it. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
With 1 minute to go, this game hinging on the outcome of this onside kick. And the Dolphins are all over that kick. This game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Miami offense headed out there now. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Second down now, 7 to go. Another run for Henry. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. Turning to Henry on third. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Setting up to pass. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing now. Goddard makes the catch. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. To throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
He just throws this one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Looking to throw. This is for the ball game. And this will not be caught, so their last chance save to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.